King David of Israel, a shepherd boy who became a warrior, a musician who inspired a nation, and a ruler who shaped the destiny of his people. Revered as a hero, poet, and leader, David's life is a tapestry of triumphs and trials that resonate across centuries. But who was this legendary king, and how did he leave such an indelible mark on history? Join us as we explore the life and legacy of David, the shepherd who became the king of Israel. David was born around 1040 BCE in Bethlehem, a small town in the tribal territory of Judah. The youngest son of Jesse, David's early life was spent tending his father's sheep. It was in these quiet fields that David developed a deep connection with nature, a skill with the harp, and a profound faith in God, qualities that would define his future. David's life changed dramatically when the prophet Samuel, under God's direction, came to Bethlehem to anoint the future king of Israel. Despite being the youngest and least likely candidate, David was chosen by God to lead his people. This moment marked the beginning of David's extraordinary journey from shepherd to sovereign. David's first major step toward the throne came with his legendary encounter with Goliath, the Philistine giant who terrorized the Israelite army. Armed only with a sling and 5 smooth stones, David faced Goliath with unwavering faith in God. With a single, well-aimed stone, David struck Goliath down, demonstrating that faith and courage could overcome even the greatest of foes. This victory not only made David a national hero but also solidified his reputation as God's chosen leader, setting the stage for his future rise to power. David's victory over Goliath brought him fame, but it also sparked the jealousy of King Saul. As Saul's paranoia grew, David's life became increasingly perilous, forcing him to flee into the wilderness. Despite being pursued relentlessly by Saul, David refused to harm the king, choosing instead to trust in God's plan. During this period of exile, David gathered a loyal band of followers, and his leadership skills flourished. After Saul's death, David was anointed king over the tribe of Judah, and later, over all of Israel. His ascent to the throne was marked by both military conquests and a deep commitment to uniting the tribes of Israel under one banner. As king, David transformed Israel from a collection of tribal territories into a unified and powerful kingdom. One of his most significant achievements was the capture of Jerusalem, which he established as the political and spiritual capital of Israel. David also brought the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem, symbolizing God's presence with his people. David's reign was marked by military successes that expanded Israel's borders and secured peace. However, his contributions extended beyond the battlefield. David was also a poet and musician, traditionally credited with composing many of the psalms, songs of praise, lament, and worship that continue to inspire millions to this day. David's psalms reflect his deep relationship with God and his understanding of human nature. They express a range of emotions, from joy and gratitude to sorrow and repentance, capturing the complexity of his life and his unwavering faith. Despite his many achievements, David's life was not without personal turmoil. His reign was marred by family strife, including the rebellion of his son Absalom. David's moral failings, particularly his adultery with Bathsheba and the subsequent murder of her husband Uriah, brought great suffering upon himself and his household. Yet, even in his darkest moments, David's faith remained central to his life. He confessed his sins and sought God's forgiveness, embodying the complexities of a leader who was both deeply flawed and deeply faithful. David's story is one of redemption, illustrating the power of repentance and God's mercy. As David's life drew to a close, he anointed his son Solomon as his successor, ensuring the continuation of his dynasty. David's legacy lived on through Solomon's reign and the enduring symbol of the Davidic line, which holds a significant place in Jewish, Christian, and Islamic traditions. King David remains one of the most significant figures in biblical history, revered not only as a great king but also as a man after God's own heart. His life story, a blend of triumphs, failures, and unwavering faith, continues to inspire and challenge people of all faiths. David's legacy is a testament to the enduring power of faith, leadership, and the human spirit. King David's story is one of the most compelling in history, blending courage, faith, and the complexities of human nature. His journey from shepherd to king, his victories and defeats, and his deep relationship with God make him a figure of enduring significance. David's life reminds us that even the greatest leaders are human, and that true greatness comes from a heart aligned with God. If you enjoyed this exploration of King David's life and legacy, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into history's most influential figures. Who would you like to learn about next? Share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.